Hi, hello. Welcome to what will hopefully be quite a short but still somewhat pointless video. I just want to take the time to reflect on the first week of trying to relaunch my YouTube channel for the third time. It's not really a video about anything in terms of hobby or in terms of Kill Team. So what I've done is I've just gone through my own personal collection of painted miniatures, and I've put some of my painted miniatures that aren't really anything to do with Kill Team on the screen. So if you're watching the video, you'll have something really nice to look at, but really I'm just going to be rambling on for about 10 minutes or so about my thoughts about sort of embarking on this whole YouTube thing. The first thing I want to do is to give out some sort of thank yous and acknowledgements to people, two other channels in particular, but first of all, just generally everybody who has done that extra thing beyond just viewing the videos. Of course, everybody that views, it's brilliant just to view the video, and especially to watch the videos to the end really helps. It's great. But everyone who subscribes or comments, leaves a like, it's all really encouraging. It's really daunting to start something like this for the first time and to make those first few videos and to worry what people are going to think and how they're going to be received and that sort of thing. So, look, as I've said a couple of times in a couple of the videos, I'm a teacher. I've got my career. This is not something where I'm desperately trying to launch a YouTube channel to make loads of money and have that be my main kind of gig, as it were. It's something that I'm doing for my own fulfillment, for my own fun, as an extension to my hobby. I've always loved sharing my painted miniatures. You know, you've got links to my Instagram and my Twitch and Twitter. Uh, down in the description there. You know, it's something I've done for a long time. It's just an extension of what I like to do. You create something, you think it's great, you want to share it with people, and on top of that, I realised that I am really enjoying Kill Team, and I have lots of thoughts and things that I want to sort of share about that. So, hence the YouTube channel. I'd like to give two particular shout outs. The first is to Glass Half Dead. I'm sure that every single person that's watching this has heard of, if not come from, kind of Glass's Discord. He's kind enough to have a room in there for people to sort of link their own content and try and promote themselves, which is, I'm sure, where many of you have come from. So that's really kind of him. But really, he has been somewhat inspirational in making me decide to make my own YouTube content, because he's sort of said a couple of times that he doesn't think there's enough Kill Team content on YouTube and people need to get out and make more Kill Team content because it's really important. It'll help kind of the long-term life of the game if there are more people than just him sort of talking about it. So taking that on board, I'm trying to kind of do my bit, share the things that are in my head, put them up there on YouTube to create more of this kind of online presence, kind of help the game grow and people be excited about it. I also quickly have to give a shout out to Auspex Tactics. If you don't know Auspex Tactics, a massive 40k, so it's not a Kill Team channel, it's a massive 40k tactics channel. The only reason I'm mentioning him is that I have basically jacked his entire format when it comes to doing a narrated PowerPoint. I don't know the guy, I've not really interacted with him. I hope he doesn't mind too much, but I figured giving him a shout out and kind of acknowledging that, yeah, mate, you know, narrated PowerPoints, you've proven that that can be something engaging that people want to watch. So I'll just borrow that because I find it really easy to knock out a video in that style. So credit for the sort of format to him as well. I don't want to be not acknowledge that. Okay, so just a little bit of a synopsis about what the channel is for. I'm going to repeat this in my kind of channel welcome video on the main page and things like that, but it's a Kill Team channel. I know there's lots of, confusingly, there's lots of not Kill Team pictures up in this presentation, but that is mainly because I just wanted to give you something interesting to look at that I wouldn't get to share with you in any other video. But in general, it's going to be a Kill Team channel. Big focus on the Sisters Novitiate team because that is the team I intend to main. So one of the kind of main thoughts behind the channel is that you can follow along, learn as I learn, you know, more about the team. I really feel that the way to become quite good at Kill Team is to pick. You got to pick one of these bespoke teams, and you've got to play with it a lot, and then you've got a chance of becoming quite good at it. I've never been a particularly competitive gamer. I don't play 40k competitively. I'm one of these people that sits and paints miniatures I'll paint miniatures all weekend, every weekend for months and months and months, and I'll play maybe 4 games a year. So I really enjoy Kill Team because I'm getting in weekly games. I've not got in weekly games of anything Games Workshop related for probably about a decade until Kill Team released. So it's really good to be getting in really regular weekly games and being able to think about something in that slightly more competitive way. So I'm going to be documenting those weekly games with my willing victim, my good friend, who comes around on a Friday after work, and we will play a game, and then I'll try and put it up. Obviously, you've seen my battle report video. I'm going to tweak the format a little bit. Thank you so much. I've got already some really useful feedback about leaning into it being kind of my point of view, right? I will be sharing my comments and thoughts on various Kill Team things as I kind of have them. So you will get the occasional kind of Kill Team shower thought type video. Something, you know, like the terrain video, and when I was thinking about how terrain was supposed to be used in Kill Team, that kind of thing, or when I was thinking about the different kinds of teams in Kill Team, those kind of thoughts. As and when I have them, I will share that stuff with you. I will cover news from Warhammer community, but only if it's Kill Team related or potentially if it's hobby related. So if they was to release a new set of paints or something, then maybe I would mention that. Certainly if there's any big Kill Team news, FAQ, new releases, that kind of thing, I'll cover that. What I'm not going to do is, you know, start covering just 40k stuff or Age of Sigmar stuff. I understand a lot of channels end up covering 40k stuff because it's really reliable content, right? And we might now go months without them saying anything at all about Kill Team because we've just had the channel box, but I'm not really relying on that as a strand for content. I'm also going to do product reviews. They're not going to be these really early product reviews. As I have experience with them, you know, built the novitiates, I'll share a post about that. If I build the Pathfinders, I'll do a video about that. If I'm going back and build the Krieg or the terrain that I have, I'll make posts about that. But they will always be genuine kind of reviews and thoughts based on my actual experience with the kit. I think that has value even if the content is sometimes a bit slower. I cannot be the only person that buys stuff and then it sits in a pile and then you eventually get round to it. So if I kind of put up a review of something, even if it's been out for a couple of months, I think there'll be a lot of people that go, oh yeah, I've got a frame of Krieg somewhere, maybe I'll give them a build. So that'd be quite interesting. It ties into the next sort of section now. I'm going to do hobby stuff. The hobby stuff's generally going to be Kill Team focused, right? It's a Kill Team channel. If you want to see more of my painting generally, apart from in this video where I've snuck some stuff in just to have some interest on the screen, check out my socials. I've got Instagram and Twitter. You don't need to subscribe to both of them because I replicate the content on both, but that is where I generally share just my general Warhammer and sometimes other miniatures that I've painted. But I will do some other hobby bits now and again, like I did that video about the paints that I use. So if it's relevant to anything in the act of painting Kill Teams, then I might make a video about it. So future videos, I'm going to try and do this battle report every week and commit to that. I'm going to do a showcase of a painted Kill Team, either mine or a guest. So, you know, I've got my good friend who comes around every Friday, obviously a big Warhammer guy. You've already seen one of his Kill Teams if you've watched the battle report that I put up, so I might do an entire video around one of his painted Kill Teams. I'm really lucky that my wife also plays Warhammer and Kill Team and all these games, and she's really into the Games Workshop hobby. She is really shy and doesn't want to do to narrate any videos, but I might feature some of her Kill Teams. She's actually a much better painter than I am as well, so that should be really cool. And I've got a fair number of painted Kill Teams to go through, and obviously as new things come out and I work on them, I can talk about those as well. As I've said, I'm going to be commenting on the news as it goes up, reviewing the new products, but I may not be able to keep up this kind of every day. I really wanted to this week while I was kind of relaunching the channel, try and get a video up every single day just to see if I could. I think probably it's going to drop down to 3 videos a week. So you get battle report, you get some kind of hobby showcase, and then something else. But it just depends on the speed with which things kind of strike me to talk about. I know, because I've looked into such things, that to be successful at YouTube, you have to be consistent and pick days and always upload on this days and this, that, and the other. But as I've already said, it would be nice just as a thing to make a couple of quid from putting videos on YouTube, but this isn't the kind of thing where I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, I can make this my thing that I do. I've got a career, I've got a life, and this is a hobby, an extra little bit that I'm doing for my own amusement more than anything else. And to wrap up, I just wanted to say that I'm really enjoying recording these videos. I'm having a great time. I found a format that's workable for me. I'm kind of rambling to a microphone over a PowerPoint. It's something that I can do pretty easily. It's not taking a lot of time out of my life and my hobby time. As soon as I finish recording this and while it uploads, I'm back to painting the novitiates. I'm going to get them painted for the next battle report on Friday. So yeah, I would encourage anybody else that wants to put stuff up on YouTube, especially if it's stuff about Kill Team, to echo, as I said before, what Glass said in one of his videos. The more people that are up on YouTube talking about Kill Team, the more that's going to hang around in the public's kind of, the gaming public anyway, the kind of consciousness, and we can really make sure that it's a long-lasting and game with a lot of a vibrant community, and people are talking about it, and games are getting played, and that's how we're going to have the most fun, I think. Your feedback is really valuable. I've said it before, but if you have any ideas, things you'd like to see, or why don't you do a video about this, video about that, please do suggest those things in the comments. And yeah, just thank you everybody. It's been a really great week. I plan to continue. The pace might slow down, but that's only because I was deliberately trying to go really quickly in this first week to try and get some traction and to try and build in habits that, if you make something a habit and you make yourself do it every day for a week, then you kind of prove to yourself, okay, I can do this even when I've had a bad day and even when I've got other things going on. So that might slow slightly, but don't worry, videos are still coming. I'm having a great time. I'm going to keep making them for you guys. I've had so many wonderfully lovely messages of encouragement, both in the comments and some people privately messaging me as well. So really, really great. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you look forward to the next video. And I'll let you get on with your day and have a really great day, please. Thank you, everybody.